Good morning, people. I'm always so excited when I'm outside. I found a place where there's a little bit shadow, but there's also a little bit sun. This is life, telling you. I have my basket, I have my notes, I have everything. I have the microphone on today because it is a little bit windy. So I hope that it works. I'm going to fiddle a little bit around with how I want it to be, because the perfectionist in me is like, that thing is annoying. I feel this is better. Ah, into the unknown. I actually wrote that down for today, into the unknown, because of the sign that I got, the sign that I talked about yesterday. Because I feel like it's still very active. Well, of course it's still very active. I got distracted because I saw a white butterfly. You can't make that up. I don't know why, but I heard someone say you see a lot of dragonflies. There has been a sign with dragonflies. Yeah. I took my citrin with me, and I'm just going to look through the notes to see what we have for today. And obviously, as always, tap into the energy. I also took on my citrin. Amanda actually made that for me. And I have my, I can't remember what it's called, but it's connected with my raven. It's malachite and something else. It's a crystal that if it's too much in the sun, it turns into lapis lazuli. It's very interesting. I don't know how it works, but yeah. Oh my god. That was it was a motorcycle, but for a second it sounded like the beginning of those sirens that they use, the war sirens. Yesterday, I have the recording, but I was speaking with my friend and suddenly there was a gunshot, very close by. I don't know what that was about. I haven't heard anything, so, but it made me freak out. Yeah. Okay, today we have welcome in the change, and if we think about what we spoke about yesterday, I feel there is this shift going on where you're realizing where you need to move to, in what direction, and you realize with making a choice to go for your passion, to put something else on hold, like we spoke about yesterday, to go after your passion, yeah. And with that you realize a very important step that leads to this change. And I feel that it will surprise you how fast the universe is going to move things forward for you, because you are going to be pushed into this new thing where you're like, oh my god, I'm not ready. Right? Like, I don't have this, I don't have that. I need to get my passport fixed, which is something I need to do. Yeah. I realized how expensive it is in Denmark. To get it renewed, I was like, oh my god. But you know, there is a lot of steps that I need to do. I need to get that going so that I can go out traveling. But the fear in me is like, well, I can wait, you know. But the fact of the matter is that at some point there is something happening where I need to be so quick and fast with my decisions that it's not even funny, right? Yeah. And also one thing we spoke about yesterday is like new people coming into our life, and I feel that's also something. Yeah. So with Mercury right now, be ready for something to be replaced today. There is this energy of something being replaced. It could be, like I said, the passport, like something is being replaced, a friendship is being replaced, something is being replaced with Mercury. And it is because you learned a very important lesson. You have let go of something. Sorry, there's something creepy crabby. Creepy crabby? That is not a word. Creepily crabbly. Yeah. I also feel there's something about your senses. Like you can go back to the old senses. Like, well, that's interesting. Thank you, Spirit. It's like you opened up for the spirit world. It's something that happens a lot for me. Wow. Again, like I said yesterday in my conversation with my friend, there was voices, there was not a hiss, but there was a negative entity, and I whipped out my Palo Santo and whooped it away, and off you go. After I opened up for this portal for the spirit world, it's everywhere. I can't close it down again, because the universe is like, you opened it, you keep it. And it's the same thing for a lot of you guys. Whatever this is, you know, if you really dig deep, you know what this is for you. Doesn't have to be anything with spiritual thing to yeah, whatever. But you know, it can be many things. Another thing I got down is that someone in your social circle might not hold up to what they promised. Communicate how this makes you feel. I don't think I need to go into details with what it could be, because if it resonates with you, you know what this is. And I feel this also comes up because you need to dig into the emotion of, why does this annoy you? What is this about? And again, it's also Mercury retrograde doing that for us. For instance, let me use something from me. I have someone who owes me money. And I have been very, and it's not like I need the money, but I have been very like, you still have to pay me the money, like throwing hints, and I can feel like I've begun to get very angry and annoyed. And I found out that it's the control of that. I want to have control of the situation. So it's actually not about the money. It's not. So I have been letting that go, and it felt amazing. And we all know that finances, it's a hard thing, especially when it's close to you. If it's in a family matter, if it's in a friendship, or if it's with a lover, or whatever, it's so toxic. And maybe there is someone watching, you have that situation when it comes to money with someone. So again, just dig into, no matter what it is, like, why is this here? Right? Is it something I can let go of? Like, does it matter? Like, how important is it for me? Do I need it? I mean, of course, we all need money, but then again, no, because I know I am abundant and I receive money in other ways. So there is a lesson for you. I also want to say, if your words towards this person falls into fear, it might be a sign that you need to let this person go, or let the situation go. So again, just tap into it. So there might be a friendship that's being left behind. You might also feel like you waste your time or resources on a person, and you just realize that you don't want that anymore. There's nothing else to be done, or there's no more help. Because when we help people, we also have to realize that we put out a certain amount of our own energy. And I also want to point out that the day before, when was that? It must have been Saturday, I believe. I had this urge after watching Ghost Adventures, or the home calls that they made now, to cleanse myself, because I haven't done that. I realized I haven't done that for 3 years or more. I haven't done a strategic cleanse with Palo Santo where I start from the bottom of my feet, and I did that, and I was like, I'm cleansing out the fear, the negative energy, replacing with positive. And then it just, I suddenly was like, I cleanse away the fear, the anger, whatever holds me back, and I replace it with courage, with bravery, with happiness, with, again, using words and all that, because I've never done that. And that night I had a very powerful dream that was a big sign for me. And then I had the conversation with my friend. I had the song popping up, the Into the Unknown. So I needed that cleanse. And it might also be a sign that you need to do a cleanse. No matter if it's Palo Santo or if it's white sage. I have said that the difference between white sage and Palo Santo is that white sage has a tendency to remove everything. And sometimes we do want to keep, the good juice that we have built up. But I will say, if you don't have Palo Santo, because Palo Santo is perfect because it keeps the positive energies that are already there. Where, like I said, white sage removes everything. House cleanse, you always use white sage. Well, You can also use Palo Santo, but again, house cleanses are a little bit more, especially if there is like negative entities or paranormal activity. Anyway, it's all about the intention that you put into the cleanse. So if you use white sage, just put your intention out to cleanse the area, to cleanse yourself, and to replace and again let go all that shebang. I just went into this energy of like investing into something or someone, but you don't get anything back. Might be because there is a change happening. Like we spoke about yesterday with me and the house. Like I want to manifest the house, but nothing happened, which makes sense because I'm actually not supposed to do that. I'm supposed to go travel to see the world, right? Like what do I need a house for when I am not in Denmark? So it makes sense that at the moment, like the universe, like put your focus somewhere else. Don't be in the future because it will happen. But right now, you're in the here and now. Yes. Okay. Another thing I wrote down is also this energy of like, don't think too much about what's happening right now. Let the situation play out. Whether also if there's something about a fight. There is a lot of personal growth and there is a lot of rewards in what you're going through right now. It's very, very beautiful. And then the last thing I wrote down is, where are you exactly going? Question mark. You want to move ahead. You want to update your goals so that they measure your energy, your growth, the growth that you already have been going through, your new energy. Again, sometimes we have past goals or past things that we, like me, right? I wanted to have a house and now I actually realized that I actually want to go travel, you know? So I match my goals to my new growth and my new energy, and it's the exact same thing that you do. The sun is fully on us now. Now it looks like I'm in a jungle. Into the unknown. This is definitely me going into the unknown. Okay. See, the fear was just like, oh my god, what if there's ticks in the tree? Shut up, Sandra. Just step into the unknown. Sometimes you need to say shut up to the ego. Hello. This is cozy. Bless you, whoever sneezed. Okay. Yeah. Are we ready, people? Oh, was that a white feather? Oh my god. The white feather. Okay, I can't go to it right now. There's also some kind of thing crawling down there. Anyway, okay, distraction. 3, 2, 1. We have these cards again. Yesterday was magical. I love the editing process because I find myself saying something wrong and I can make my little comments. Because even true that I yesterday said a 9 of Pentacles and it was the 8 of Pentacles, it actually made sense because of the meaning of it. Spirit. You can't make this up. you just can't make this up. This is the exact 2 cards that we had yesterday. And I shuffled 2 times. Which is it makes sense with what I wrote. With like, you can receive the Magician if you haven't already actually made up your mind about what you want to do. Following the light. Well, let's see. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Obstacle and challenges. You are creating the bridge that you need to move forward, because if you stay where you are, if you don't move, there is this energy of like suffering and silence and trapped in fear, which again is what we spoke about. We don't want to be trapped in fear, people. This is swords. This is like mind games. Yeah. You are actually, it's beautiful because you're looking out here, right? Being like, ooh, I wonder what's out there. I wonder, like, I have been going through all these lessons. And I wonder if this is it, like the song, right? Like, I have been on so many adventures and, well, you know, I reached this mountain. So why do I want to go climb another mountain? Because that is what life is about, baby. Yeah, it makes sense. So 5-5, by the way, how is that when the student is ready, the master appears? Is that how it is? And I feel that is what's happening for you. I feel wherever you need to go right now, where you're being guided towards, you are actually a healer, a teacher, which is just so badass. Wow, the wind. Into the unknown. You can't make this up. I can't wait to sit somewhere tropical on a beach or in the mountains or in Dracula's castle to do a reading. Wherever I please, right? Wow. Go out there, people. I think that is the message for today. Wisdom. Yeah. You have learned a lot and now you're ready. Thank you guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.